Hi, I'm John Lombardo, and I'm going to talk to you today about an industry called network marketing. And I hope that if you're watching this video, you're someone who goes, oh, network marketing, all that stuff. Scam, pyramid, oh, your neighbor is trying to buy crap from me. I hope you're one of those people, because I'm going to change your mind in this video, I guarantee you. Doesn't mean you're going to want to become a network marketer. You might not be interested in it at all. That's fine. But I'm going to open your eyes so that you're not walking around in ignorance about this industry, what it means in the 21st century. And I'm also going to show you, if you're interested, how you can position yourself to benefit from a bunch of new things that are going on all around you that weren't going on 15 years ago. And being in network marketing puts you in a position to tremendously benefit from it. I'm going to show you that if you'll give me about 5 to 10 minutes of your time right now. I love when I talk to somebody about network marketing and they go, is it a pyramid? It's one of those pyramid things, or those scams, and they are very negative about it. I actually laugh, and in the nicest way possible, I am laughing at them because they have no clue what they're talking about. It's a boogeyman mentality. They might as well be saying, oh, the earth is flat. If you take a boat, you'll fall off the side of it. That's how, forgive the term, how ignorant I think it is to have that attitude toward network marketing in the modern age, and I'm going to show you why that is. It's amazing. It's such a disparity that that industry of direct selling has grown to $36 billion in sales just in the US, and yet there are still people who believe it's not real, that it doesn't work, that it's a scam. How does that work? I don't know why, but I think it's because of two things. I think it's because of old thinking, and I also think it's because people have an inherent mistrust that something really good can happen to them, which is sad. Most people I know that succeed in anything really believe that they're going to do well. Something great's going to happen to them. But there's also all those people out there who think that life is hard and nothing good's ever going to happen to them. And I think that they fall into that category that make this industry negative. But that's not the truth, and so I want to really get to the truth with you. See, right now, at this point in time, you're already a network marketer, unless you've been living in a cave. You're just not getting paid for it, and you may not be aware of it, but you are a network marketer because the world has changed. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I want to get into this. This is how we used to get information. Here's you and a couple of your friends and maybe a family member. And where did we get the bulk of our information in the old days? Probably from stuff like television, magazines, and newspapers, right? And maybe from the radio. And pardon my horrible illustrations, but this is where our information network existed. That's where we learned what was going on in the world. That's where we learned what to buy, restaurants, movies. This informed our thinking. It completely influenced us. But then this thing came along called the internet, right? Spread really quickly, as you probably have noticed. And what happened to this? Well, guess what happened? This went away. This is all gone now, right? Completely changed. When I was a kid, there was 13 channels. Now there's 700 and there's nothing on them. Magazines and newspapers, they're completely gone. Radio, people subscribe to radio. They don't listen to radio commercials anymore. So advertising and information has completely changed. And what's happened is our new network is each other via these little things called computers and cell phones. We are the commercial now. And companies know this. Companies know that in the last 10 years, the most effective way for them to advertise is no longer television, newspapers, radio. It is now to get people talking about what they're doing on the internet in things called social networks. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all these, Twitter, these are all networks. They were built through networks. They were not advertised on TV, were they? And they rely on you and I to continue networking for them to survive. And once again, companies know this. This is how companies are doing business. If you look at Facebook, Spotify, YouTube, all those things, what do they ask you to do? Like things. Share things if you liked it. If you go to Netflix and watch a movie, did you like that movie? Share it with friends. If you go to Spotify and buy a record, it says, hey, here, share this. You are already the marketing arm of all of these companies and all of these products. You just don't know it yet, and you're certainly not getting paid for it. Now, let me just tell you that if you can shift your thinking, there are a growing number of legitimate companies with fantastic products and services that are paying people to do this actively. Now, that's what I do. I teach people how to do that. And believe me, it's a massive growth industry. Can you start to see how thinking that peer-to-peer marketing is a scam or a fraud leaves you in the dark ages of commerce? So let me show you something else. Why would a company go this route? Why wouldn't they just keep doing what they've been doing? Well, let me show you something. In the old days, with that old advertising model I showed you, a company had a product, and what would they do? Well, they'd spend about 20% on manufacturing, and then they had about a 50% budget for advertising and marketing, right? And then the rest, there's 30% left over for company costs. And then what they did was they hoped that these ads and that marketing were effective enough to drive a big part of that back up to the company for profit. And it all depended on how effective that marketing and advertising was, right? Well, that's still true. But where are they advertising and marketing now? On TV and on the radio? No, they are not. Not smart companies. Every smart company out there is now marketing through us. And so, imagine if you owned a company and you had a product you wanted to push to market. Would you rather pay the 50% of that advertising before or after the advertising worked? Right? That's kind of a no-brainer, right? So what happens in network marketing is you still have a product and you still do 20% manufacturing, but now you move this product straight from the manufacturer to the customer. How do you do that? Through people. And then, once this is done, then you pay the 50% advertising costs to the people who have moved the product. And do you understand this? You don't pay for your advertising until after the sale is made. The advertising doesn't come out of your budget, it comes out of your profits. It's the smartest way for companies to do business now. And because more of us than ever, I mean millions of people are networking constantly now, this is a very effective model. It makes a lot of sense. That wasn't true back in the 80s and 90s when network marketing was about having a garage full of products or a trunk full of products that you sold to your neighbors, and you had Tupperware parties. And that's all great. It's a great way of doing business for them. But things completely changed, and what you don't know about this means you'll miss it if you have a negative idea about it. Now, why would a person want to get involved in this? Well, aside from the obvious reasons, companies know this. Companies are spending fortunes to know what your habits are online. Where do you go? What do you look at? What do you click on? They spend money on that. And companies like Amazon, companies like Zappos, and companies like that pay people to market their products for them now. Do you know that? Well, there are companies that only do it that way. So if you are a person, your behavior online is already marketing for people, why would you not align yourself with a company that's designed to pay you to do just that? You got to find a company that makes a cool product that you like, but then if they have this business model, they'll pay you to do what you are already doing for huge companies for free. It's kind of a no-brainer, isn't it? See how things have changed? Things are different now. So hopefully you get that. Hopefully you understand it. You don't want to remain in the dark ages of what you think about this industry. Because I want to say one more thing. I believe it's important for us, and I think most of us are looking for ways to upgrade our lifestyle, create more income for ourselves. And I'm going to tell you a couple of things straightforward. And I hope I don't sound too cynical. But if you're waiting for the United States government to write laws that protect your prosperity, or you're waiting for big corporations to see the error of their ways and start to invest money in helping American workers, I hate to sound cynical, but good luck with that. We live in a time where the future is up to you. Your economy is created by you. You are the driver in your own economy. If you're waiting for somebody to take care of you, you might be in trouble. And one more thing I want to say. If your only financial plan is your job, you may find yourself in a lot of trouble in these times. I hope that you understand that what I've showed you is a new emerging way of doing business. And for a person who's smart, a person who's willing to learn, and a person who's willing to work a little bit without jeopardizing what they currently do, you can start businesses like this that pay you great money. This morning, before 10 a.m., I made nearly $300 from the other side of the world. I don't even know where it came from. It's a fantastic way of doing business if you can partner with the right company and the right people at the right time. Now, my team does that. If you want to know more about this, whoever gave you this video, you can contact them and we'll be happy to show you what we do. And if we're a good fit, we'll work with you and we teach people how to do this. But even if you never want to do it, I hope that you've learned something valuable in this video, and I hope this has opened your mind and you understand now that thinking that network marketing is a scam or dishonest or undesirable, like I said, it's like believing in the boogeyman or thinking the earth is flat. People, you have been informed.